Tilath and the Evil Witch. No one in all of Tir Nalia knew how to help Talith remove the evil spell cast upon her brother. Overwhelming despair clouded her judgment, and she went to see an old witch. She forgot the sage's warning that the old woman's heart was black as pitch and foul as carrion crawling with maggots. The old witch lived in a cage in the wastes surrounded by poisonous vapors and venomous spiders and toads. Talith went there, even though her pure heart cried out for her to turn back. As she approached the cave, she smelled an odor so terrible she almost fainted. She has no idea what it was, for she had never been near a human before. She overcame her disgust, thinking all the while about her brave brother, and asked the witch for help. "What will you do in return, my dear elf?" screeched the witch. "Anything you ask. Give me your voice, my dear elf, and I'll lift Leod's curse." Talith thought of how she used to sing lullabies to her little brother and began to cry. But she gave the witch her beautiful voice, all the same. The old woman grabbed it in her crooked talons like a small silverfish and tossed it to her cat. "Now give me your hair, my dear elf. Only then will I lift your brother's curse." Talith sobbed, but agreed, and the witch wove a thick net from her hair and swung it from the trees in order to catch birds. Talith loved her brother very much, and so gave the witch her green eyes. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. "Now give me your eyes, dear elf, or I'll never lift Leod's curse." Talith loved her brother very much, so gave the witch her green eyes, and the witch sewed them onto her dirty dress like precious stones for an ornament. And she started to laugh. Only then did Talith understand that the witch would never lift Leod's curse, and all her sacrifices had been for nothing. But she could no longer cry. Oh, how she regretted not having listened to the sages, who tell so many tales of human treachery. Talith was petrified with regret, and yet her pure heart continued beating. When the old woman bent over her book of spells, Talith's green eyes read along with her, and in this way Talith learned it was the witch who had put the curse on her brother Leod. She read along with the witch further until she learned how to lift the curse, and so she caught fat robins with the net the witch had woven from her hair and fed them to the witch's cat. Purring with delight, the cat agreed to follow her to Tir Nalia. There it told the sages the whole story about Talith's stolen voice, and they recognized that it was true. The evil spells cast on Leod and Talith were reversed, and the evil witch was drawn and quartered. Wow, they really paint humans to be the bad guys, huh? Just like humans do elves in this lore. Crazy! Hey, Footless Spy, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjord. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjord?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Thanks, Footless. I appreciate it. If I could ever get the words going correctly without having to reread some things, it'd be okay. You know, I do it all the time at work, though, because I teach. And so I actually have to read coursework quite a bit.
Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work.
Nice, Jenkins. Yeah, that's true.
Lasse,
Absolutely.
son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Human village. There's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
That's fucked up if his body's thrown in there in the sheep's pit. Oh, fuck, it is. That's awful. They're gonna give him a cremation, maybe? Nope, they buried him. Okay.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Loverton to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. I can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Dude's holding his jaw. Siri punched him right in the mouth. Fuck that dude. Don't worry, Jenkins. It'll be put on YouTube.
Back to the boat.
You've got a new deer companion. Yeah, well, yeah, he's lunch later. Your phone is ringing, my darling. It's probably your parents. It's your brother, Baneclaw. I was thinking about it, Jenkins. Okay, so there's that part.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I
Deer
am
skitsy as
in
fuck.
words, I create a kind of...
I like to shoot
show.
them. They're fun to
Anyone
shoot.
properly trained can sense.
And eat.
That's how Avalok explains it at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Yeah, I probably in my I have a deep freezer out in the garage. In that stand-up freezer, I probably have like an entire deer and a half worth of meat. And in November, I will be gone for 3 weeks on vacation-ish. I'm going to the state of Colorado to hunt elk and mule deer. I will be shooting 2 bull elk, is what I have tags for, and 3 mule deer, hopefully, if I'm a lucky son of a bitch. I'm excited. I'm about to buy a new freezer, especially if I kill 2 elk. Ah!
Eridan's located.
Oh shit, I've already done that.
It's not...
2.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Well, I have, Jenkins, but I love food. I also love to cook.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge...
Elk is
nor
very good footless. Hell
He
yeah.
spent 4 centuries learning to do it. It can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
I think one of my favorite recipes to do is to take some elk steak medallions and sear, medium rare, over a bed of sweet potatoes and some huckleberry sauce. Boom. I don't want to listen to this again because I was talking.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it. It can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the
How is
island,
hunting a touchy subject?
What happened to you?
I'm just curious.
What did you do?
I travelled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Atlantis.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
I should go.
All right.
Oh, because people disagree
We'll
with
talk
hunting?
later.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't give a shit. I eat it. I don't hunt for sport. I mean, well, yeah, I technically do hunt for sport, but I also eat what I kill. I don't just shoot it to shoot something. So, I guess to each his own. It doesn't really matter. I understand why people don't like it, and I just don't care. I like it. So. It's an American thing, Jenkins. Okay. I still have a lot to do in Skellige, as you guys can see. Oh no, I disagree with hunting just to kill, and I like to hunt. Are you kidding me, dude? I absolutely disagree with that. I hunt for the sport and the meat. A sport because I don't live somewhere where there's elk. So I'm gonna go kill some elk. And then after I shoot that son of a bitch, I'm gonna eat it. Alright, give me just a moment, guys. I'm gonna take a quick AFK break. My vodka cranberry is empty, and I feel like drinking tonight, so that's happening. Be right back. And no, it's not going to be a drunkophobia stream on purpose. It may end up that way, but I'm sure my wife will pull me away from the computer before I start really slurring my words and acting like a jackass like I have before on the stream. So, who knows? Alright, be right back, guys.